Hey there, good evening, Munchie Mafia. Happy Sunday, and it's nice to be back. So, let's take a lookie at who is in the chat. And we've got Demoose, and we've got Katie, Greg Johnson, Peaceful Des. Welcome. So, it's been an exciting week. I started my new job this week, and last week I wasn't feeling all that great. Having a great time. So what we have tonight is a whole lot of really silly ass ingredients. I don't know what the hell to do. Actually, I do know what I'm going to do. Let's see if it works. So we've got hot fries, courtesy of the Wheel of Misfortune, popcorn, pickled eggs. I could not find gas station eggs, so I got this. And cherries, and of course crickets. And the crickets have a flavor to them. Hey Ash, and hey Simon, hey Oyster, welcome. So I didn't know what to do exactly with the crickets. I decided, well, because they had a whole bunch of different flavors, and I thought, well, what kind of flavor is going to go best with this dish? And at that time, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do, so I decided I was going to go with Tom Yum flavor, partly because that was the only flavor that I could get. So, anyhow, they're little bitty crickets. Give it a tasty taste, see what they taste like. Hey, Demoose. They don't really have a lot of salt to them, but they have good flavor. Tom Yum flavor. All right, so now I know what they taste like. And yes, I do eat crickets. They have a little bit of a spice to it. I have a feeling that I'm going to be suffering big time. All right, so now that we got all the ingredients, hey, Katie, and hey, Tiffany, let's get to it.
Somewhere in western Washington, there is a cozy century-year-old kitchen in a tiny historic mining town deep within the shadows of Mount Rainier. It's where the Munchie Mafia meets on YouTube every Sunday night for an hour of magic, mischief, and mystery with the colorful wheel of culinary misfortune. A kitchen which weaves a little magic over a cast iron pot upon a stove. The townspeople thinks she's a little strange, but she pays no mind to the subdued whispers as she passes by with her ginger familiar following close behind. A little dash of love here, a tiny pinch of passion there. With the stirry stir of the wooden spoon, she mixes flavors that soothe the soul. The wheel goes round and round, stopping at one ingredient at a time. Some are winners, some are losers. Who the fork suggested Twizzlers? Oh, 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 you're going to hell for that one. Like and subscribe to Munchie Mafia Official and fondle that little bell icon. You may or may not receive notifications. YouTube features are so bipolar. Oh, thank you for coming, dear friends. Oh, 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 round and round and round. A whiskey whisk of mystery, a stirry stir of mischief, a bakey bake of whimsy, and some laughy laughs Go get yourself a drink, get some tasty snacks as we get this dumpster fire started. Oh, 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 oh. Round and round and round. With the flick of CV's wrist and a wave of a mystical wooden spoon, let's brew some magic together with all these twisted ingredients that all of you chose. And whoever suggested those damn Twizzlers, oh, 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 you're going to hell for that one. Hashtag blame Tiger, as Chef CV says, oh, 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 cook with love and eat with passion, live with desire that's deep within the confines of your soul.
All right, so never had hot fries before, seen them on the shelf, thought, well, anytime there's something that says flaming hot, it's like I don't generally buy them. And I'm wearing gloves on purpose so that I don't accidentally rub my eye or wipe my lady bits later. They're not that spicy. I would not say that those are flaming hot, but anyhow. Hey, Daisy May. All right. So, first things first, we need a little kettle. And we need some oil. All right. So, we're going to drizzle a little bit of oil in there. And we're going to get our popcorn started. Stick it on the stove and let that do its thing. And I'm probably going to need a spoon. Give it a stirry stir. So, my kids eat flaming hot Cheetos. You know, I don't mind spicy, but if you're going to say that it's flaming hot, you would think that it'd be a lot spicier than that. I've had Takis that were hotter than this. So they're not bad. But we will soon see. Now these crickets, those are good. And the brand is Eco Eat. And they're just a little package. Now it does say allergy advice, crustaceans, soy, and gluten. God, I hope the crustaceans that's in this is not crab, or I'm going to be in trouble. Hey there, Belt Loop. Welcome. All right, so check in on our popcorn. I don't want to drag the big old massive popcorn popper over here. It just seems like it's going to be one too many electrics. So we'll just pop it the old-fashioned way. All right. It's going to just take a few moments. So, does anybody have any ideas what I could possibly be making with all this? Let's see if anybody can guess. So what we ended up with is Spring Creek Quail Farms out of Ontario, Canada. They're pickled quail eggs. It's got onions and carrots, and I'm not sure what that is. I think it might be a pepper. They do have a little bit of spice to them. So that was the best I could do. I could not find gas station pickled eggs. I went to 3 of them and I figured, you know what? I'm not gonna drive myself all over town to every single gas station. Hey, do you got pickled eggs? 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 No, not doing it. I figured if 3 of them didn't have them, they just must not be a thing here. Hey, Des. So we got our popcorn started. And what the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a sauce for our dish. So we're going to take the cherries, and this is just about 1.5 dozen cherries. I'm going to put those into that. We're going to take some ketchup, and we're going to squeeze some of that in there. And some brown sugar. And some Dijon mustard. I know it sounds kind of weird. Whoops, we got some popping going on. All right. Shaky, shaky, shake. Oh, yep. Got to pay attention. All right. So we got one little popcorn kernel going right now. Probably should have some safety goggles. I can just see myself getting popped in the eye. Oh, we got 2, we got 3. Oh, whoops. Now we got escapees. Okay. So just give it a shaky, shaky, shake. And we're just agitating it in the oil. And what I was originally going to do is I was going to make a popcorn chowder, but I realized very quickly that I don't have any milk. So that ixnayed that. And of course, we can't buy more ingredients than what the wheel has chosen. So we're kind of SOL on that in that regard. Okay. So now we got topping happening. It smells very popcorny right now, but we also don't want it to burn. So I'm going to call that a day. All right. Oh, hello. All right, you can just stay closed. All right, back to our cherries. Now, what we're going to need is some other ingredients because, yes, we're going to make a barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce? What? Well, it'll make sense in a moment or 2 or maybe 10. It'll eventually make sense. So we need some apple cider vinegar. And now we need some dry stuff. A little bit of paprika. A little bit of garlic powder. A little bit of coriander. Just a little. Ancho chili powder. Some cumin. New Mexico. Our Dijon that I didn't put in because the popcorn was popping. Oops. We want to go a little heavy on the mustard. So let's see here. We're going to need more ketchup than that. All right. There. Now we're going to take, and salsa Valentina. This was a Simon thing. Just to give it a little kick. And then we're going to need a little Worcestershire as soon as I find it. Oh, vinegar, apple cider vinegar, sesame seed. Oh no. Oh, there it is. A little bit of that. Needs a little smidge of that. We're going to finish off the rest of this honey bear. So has anybody figured out what I'm going to do? Anybody? All right, there we go. And of course, a little bit of salt. And, what the heck? We're going to put a little bit of Kraken rum in there. Just a little splash. Okay. There we have that. Check our popcorn. Our popcorn is done. Nice, beautiful white popcorn. All right. So now we're going to turn this on. We're just going to let this simmer for a while. And then we're going to put it through the blender to blend it all up. Now these cherries have already been pitted. They're fresh. Our cherry season sucks this year. I tasted a bunch of them and it's like, they don't taste like cherries. I don't know what the hell they're supposed to taste like, but that's not it. Definitely. It's missing a whole lot of sweet. Civvy surprise. Hey, Captain Brian. Oh my God. Hello. Oh my God. I need to give him back his mod. Add as moderator. Captain Brian, welcome back. So, huh? What? Oh. Oh, cricket balls? No, not cricket balls. Pretty close though. I'm trying to. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. So, not cricket balls. So, dang. Everything, hey Tiger, yes, everything is better with Kraken. All right. So, let's see here. Let's start with the food processor. I'm going to be getting a lot of electrics dirty. Let's see here. Food processor. And this is what cut the tip of my finger off. God dang. I could not believe that. These ninjas are damn sharp. What? Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. I know. Can you hand me the extension cord? Where is it? Oh. Alrighty. All right. So, yes, this blade is very, 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 very sharp. All right. We got some bubbling happening, so we're going to turn this down. Just let it do its thing. The one thing I don't have is liquid smoke, but that's okay. All right. So, we're going to take some of these hot Cheetos or hot fries. I'm going to put them right on in there. And now I'm going to take this popcorn Ow, 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 that's warm. Warm, warm, warm. And we're going to take popcorn and we're going to add it in there. I think Tiger would probably be able to get, not cricket burgers. Nope. Not cricket burgers. Let's see here. So we're guessing, right? I have flaming hot Cheetos in the food processor with unbuttered popcorn that's been freshly popped on the stove. All right, it's going to get loud here for a moment. All right. There we have it. Yeah, no popcorn for Timmy. Although he could have some popcorn if he wanted. All right. Let's put that right there. Put that right there. Move that out of the way. Get that out of the way as well. Give us a stirry stir. All right. Now, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Sloppy crickets. It's going to be sloppy, but still no banana. Okay. Don't touch the blade. Took me like 10 days. What am I looking? Huh? Cricket dip. No, not cricket dip. You guys are going to be laughing your asses off when you find out what I'm making. All right. Stir, stir, stir. Turn it down a little lower. Let those things soften. All right. So in this one, we're going to put the hot fries and popcorn in there. Okay. And then I'm going to need another bowl. I'm going to take 2 eggs. Deep fried crickets? Well, no. Pretty close though, but nope. All right. So, shepherd's cricket? No. What the hell's a shepherd's cricket? That's so weird. So anyway, now we got our egg all mixed up. Now we got our other eggs. These are like little tiny quail eggs. We're going to pull these out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's find out what this green thing is. Oh, it's a jalapeno. Oh, that'll be nice. And 9. Okay, go. Try a quail egg? You want me to try one of the quail eggs? I already tried one. They're delicious. All right, I'm going to take this jalapeno, this pickled jalapeno. I'm going to add it to the sauce. So, anyway, I had some leftover ground pork. From dinner. We're going to take the egg and we're going to form that all around.
I'm gonna fix that. Stream element just time out his belt,
What?
and I can't fix it.
What did he do? What did he do? How do you time out somebody? Hey, Tiger.
Tiger's in there. Tiger, fix that.
Oh my
Please.
God. For 300 seconds? What the hell did he do?
It says stream element did it.
View deleted message. Cricket brownies, no. Cricket flavored cheesecake. Now, why would he get timed out for that?
I don't know. We need to fix it.
Hey, Tiger, do you know how to do that? Where is Tiger?
Hey, Dad, shoot Gary a text and let him know it was a mistake by Stream Elements, and we'll get him back.
Oh, Tiger's driving. Let's see here.
Huh?
Here, let me see. Here. Where is Stream Elements? Hang on a second, guys. Working on it. I gotta blow my nose too. All right, so go over to activity feed. I think it is, or chat. Oh wait, that's not. No. Try ground control.
That says beta.
Here, let me. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. Accept all. Chatbot. Chat commands.
Oh, Gary's back on another account.
Oh, is he? I don't understand why the hell that.
Sorry, Gary. We don't know what Stream Elements did.
Was it Stream Elements or Nightbot that did that?
No, it said Stream Elements. It said Stream Elements timed him out, and it held that comment.
That's so weird. Chat
See?
commands. Okay. All right.
And he's back on another account, so it worked out okay. But
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, Gary.
Sorry, Gary.
I gotta find that in Stream Elements and eliminate that problem.
All right. Anyway, we're back. We don't know what happened. I guess Stream Elements is having a connection fit. What the hell is that on my floor? What the hell is that? All right. So, anyway. So we're going to just take this and we're going to. Hey, Tomahawk Mark. Man, it's old school night. Tomahawk Mark, Captain Brian. Wonder who else is going to show up. Hey, Lance. So, Stephen and Jacqueline, hello there. All right. If you've not yet figured it out, this is pork. Just ground pork. And these are quail eggs, pickled quail eggs. They're fully cooked. And they actually taste really good. We're just going to encase them into this stuff. There's a little teeny tiny one. Let's see here. So squishy, squishy, squish, just like that. And we just grab one and we form it. Pinch it so that all the little seams are nice and Nice and filled in, or else what could happen is that they could just break right open. Okay. 4. I wonder if now I'm going to do a whole 8. Yes, Scotch eggs. Very good. Scotch eggs. With a twist. Oh, but Civvy, what are you going to do with the crickets? Well, I'm going to show you in just a moment. I thought about mixing it in with the pork, but I was kind of afraid that it would cause it to not stick. There we go. Hey, Mama Ophia. Hello. Let the crickets go. No, crickets are good. They're highly nutritious. Plus they're Tom Yum flavor. Huh? Yeah, and they're already deceased. I didn't have to go and, find them in my yard. So, although we have an invasion of grasshoppers right now. They're so cute. Little baby grasshoppers. Just all over the damn place.
There we go. Now Gary's back on.
Yes, Gary's back. Okay, yay. And so, just give it a little tappy tap. Oh man, I got just the perfect amount for 8 eggs. Now, one of the nice things about pickled quail eggs is that they're great for charcuterie platters. So, if you're doing a fancy tailgate party where you want to have charcuterie, you can put some of those pickled vegetable mix things that you get over in the pickled section at the grocery store, and then mix it up with some of those pickled quail eggs, and have your meats and your cheeses and your crackers and breads and olives and all that other happy hogwash. And put some fruits and nuts and dried fruits and, whatever. That is if you got fancy football friends. If you don't have fancy football friends, don't worry about it. Just order pizza. And yes, Timmy's probably going to have to DoorDash. No, actually, I'm kidding. I had already cooked earlier. We're having Filipino food. Or he's having Filipino food. Okay, so now we're going to roll it in egg. And then we're going to roll it in this. And we're going to set these aside. That popcorn really does smell delicious, though. All right. I'm all out of breadcrumbs, so couldn't buy anything more. All righty. Here we go. And we're just going to roll. You want it all coated. Now, this could turn out great, or this could turn out crappy. You be the one to decide if this is going to suck or if it's not going to suck. Are the crickets in the meat? No, I was going to, but then I thought, well, it might make it so that the meat doesn't form around. So we're going to just do something a little bit different. We're going to actually fry the crickets toward the end and use some for garnish. I was kind of afraid that they weren't going to allow them to stick. So, and they're already fully cooked and seasoned. So I figured it would be nice to, Tom Yum has a little bit of a spice to it. So I'm hoping that this is going to actually work out, because there's all sorts of different flavors to the crickets. But the problem is that, I chose one that would get here the quickest, because the unflavored ones were, the non-seasoned ones were going to be delayed by about 10 days, and I was kind of afraid that they weren't going to show up, even though I ordered them last week. But at the time, I didn't know that I wasn't going to be able to do this live because I wasn't feeling very well. So now we got that. And I thought, well, why don't I just grind them up with the popcorn and the hot fries? But the problem is that I was afraid that they were going to scorch. So we're going to just finish them at the end. Hopefully these don't turn out crappy, but because I really want this to work. I really want this one to work. And by the way, this is not rage bait material, because you guys chose these damned ingredients, okay? Somebody was like, yeah, you're just a rage baiter. It's like, no, I'm not, because actual people are putting the ingredients on the wheel. I have nothing to do with the way that the wheel turns. Okay, so now we got our crickets. God, those things are delicious. I'm gonna have another one. All right, let me clean up my mess over here. Okay, those are clean. All right. Hey, Double Dog, welcome. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna just pop these over to the sink. There's just too much stuff going on over here. It's just too messy. Too messy. All right. All right. Now that's taken care of. All right. Let's see here. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to check our cherries and stuff. Now it's splattered all over the damn place. All right. I'm going to get the blender next. All right. Still dealing with residual horking and sniffles, so you gotta excuse me if you hear those sort of things. This is the longest lingering cold I've ever had in my life. Okay. All right, so the cherries were already pre-pitted beforehand. Didn't think that you guys would want to watch that sort of thing, so I did those earlier. All right. On. All right, there we go. Whee! And just put it right back into the pot. Oh, it smells delightful. Doesn't quite smell like cherry. Let me take a tasty taste of it. Just see where we're at. Tastes like cherry. Tastes like cherry barbecue sauce. So I make another barbecue sauce. It's a blackberry barbecue sauce, and it's almost a purple color. That's really, 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 really good. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll make some of that. So would you guys like to see that? How are the crickets? The crickets they're dead. The crickets are dead. But they're good. They're tasty. I like them. All right. So our pan, we need some oil. See how our pan's doing. All right. And there's tongs. So now we're going to just drop them in. You can also bake them. But I prefer to do it this way. You could also deep fry them. It's entirely up to you. So we're basically just going to let it do its thing for a few minutes. And then we're going to flip it over on the another side and let them go for a little while longer, and then get all the sides done and whatnot. I'm kind of concerned that they're going to turn this horrible, really off-putting color, because the hot fry seasoning probably got a whole lot of stuff in it that's going to be like scalding. I think it was Polish Cha-Cha that used some sort of flaming hot Cheeto or something, or there's some sort of chip that he used for fried chicken, and we talked about what it would do to the color of the chicken, and it was a little scary. Hey, Mishy, welcome. We're making Scotch eggs with pickled quail egg, and it's wrapped in some leftover ground pork, and we're using the hot fries, the Chester's hot fries, and popcorn as the crust. Hopefully it doesn't burn. It could be good, or it could end poorly. But so far we got some pretty good browning coloring happening. Don't crowd the pan. But my stove doesn't sit absolutely flat, so all the oil is pooling off to one corner. So if you don't eat pork, you can always try beef if you're going to give this a whirl. And if you don't eat beef, there's always ground turkey or ground chicken. I'm hoping it's delicious because, the last one was just kind of, I don't know. This was kind of so-so. And this one was a little weird because it's like, it's just a whole lot of random, it's just a lot of random ingredients that really shouldn't work together, along with a couple really strange ones. Being the hot fries, the pickled eggs, and the crickets. But thankfully I like crickets. Timmy will not eat crickets. So let's flip that around there. Go to the next side. Go to the next side. Almost look like little meatballs. All right. Also my dancing partner. So he dances and he's into dudes. Okay. Who's gay? What? Oh, the guy that took you to dinner. Hey, you know, I've been on platonic dinner dates before. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong. And one of my platonic dates, he was gay too. Didn't want to admit it. Everybody but him knew. We still lived together. We were roommates. Looks like it needs more crack in '94. What, the barbecue sauce? Barbecue sauce looks delicious, man. Check that out. The crack in '94 is good. Probably turn that on before we smoke out the kitchen, huh? Belt Loop would rather hang out with a lesbian. Okay, well, that's your choice. I like lesbians. I got lots of lesbian friends. All right. So now I'm going to just flip them on their ends. Oops. Easier said than done. Because that pork is actually very, very thin, so it should be done. Pork tapeworm hasn't been a problem in the United States in decades, so I'm not horribly worried about it. You can now serve pork to a medium. Um, well, you know, I am a chef, um, and this is how we come up with food concepts. As we play around, we play around with food, and we try to make things that wouldn't work together. And sometimes they're winners, sometimes they just absolutely downright suck, and we have to rethink our whole concept all over again. And um, I would not feed these to um, the fine folks that I'm feeding now. Definitely wouldn't be able to afford it at the jail. But as some of you may not know, I no longer work at the jail. Um, I just had my first week as the culinary director for um, independent living, just basically like a glorified apartment complex with full service dining uh, for seniors. We don't have any. We don't have any. Oh, deglaze the pan with Kraken. Well, I haven't gotten that far yet, but yes, I will probably deglaze the pan with Kraken. But I'm not sure if I want to do that because I could set off the smoke alarm. I'm surprised that I haven't set off the smoke alarm yet. It's getting a little smoky in here. I don't have any. Oh, wait a minute. I do have Hennessy. But because the barbecue sauce has Kraken 94 rum in it, it makes better sense to uh, hit it with rum. And this is where we have the smoke detector go off. All right. And now we're going to take our beloved little crickets and we're going to drop them in the pan and let them have a little bit of heat. There we go. Now, when you're dealing with freeze-dried crickets, you have to be careful when you drop them in a hot pan. They can act a lot like popcorn, and they could pop and go projectile on you. All right. But we want to bring out that nutty flavor from the cricket itself. So now we got that. And then we got our plate. Did you start the 100 ways to use eggs new job yet? Yes. Yes, that was the job that I started this last week. Already got my 5 days in, 5 days in. All right. So there we have that. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these over here and dot them on the plate. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I want to get some of these crickets out because we're going to just get them all dotted over the top of it. But yes, I started that job. I love it. It's a lot of fun. I've got a whole lot of residents. They're just so excited to see me. Some of them have even gotten to the point where they're stalking me. It's kind of cute. My first day I got ambushed while going to the laundry with the kitchen towels. One of my cooks was showing me where the laundry was. And I got bombarded by about 5 of them. And they're just lovely, lovely, lovely people. They really are. All right. So there we have it. Doesn't look like much because you guys didn't choose any other ingredients other than these crazy ass ingredients. But we have ourselves some Scotch eggs with some crickets over the top and a cherry barbecue sauce. So there we have it. Try to bring it in closer. There we go. If it were up to me, if I could have, and if I had some, I would have put some slaw down, like a little bed of slaw. You guys want to see what they look like on the inside? Yeah, you probably would eat this because, you know, south of the border, they do eat crickets. So, I know this is going to be hot, but here we have the inside of it. Oh, hot. It's very hot. And that's actually really good. The barbecue sauce kind of tames that tartness that you get from the pickled egg. Get some crickets on there. Yeah, you know what? It's definitely a winner. trying to get some more cricket on there. Oh yeah, I got some cricket. You know what? I actually give this, I'm going to give this about a 7. And the reason why I'm giving it a 7 is because it needs something else. It definitely needs something else. The crickets are crispy. They're not crunchy, they're crispy. They have that little nutty, smoky finish on the back end. Crickets. Timmy, you want to try one? Mm. A whole bunch of crickets over here. That barbecue sauce really brightens it up. Some more crickets. So, wow. He won't eat it. He's not going to eat it. I asked him nicely, and he's like, no. That's okay, though. You would try crickets for 1,000. You know what, Katie? You got to try it sometime. You just never know. You just never know, because this stuff right here, expensive as F, but pretty damn tasty. Yeah, but Simon, I think you've eaten crickets before. Haven't you? All right. So, Munchie Mafia. Ah, wow. That is good stuff. Can you mute that? I gotta blow my nose.
Ready?
Oh. All right. I'm just gonna find my pen. All right, Munchie Mafia. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Time for us to spin the wheel. So, what should we spin for first? Take that off. Should we spin for protein, producile, starch, or random? $50 an hour to eat samples. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay, so far we got protein, we got inner ring, we got starch. So, and we got another protein. So, I guess we're spinning for protein. I forgot to turn the lamp on. There we go. All right, we got salmon. Salmon for our protein. There may be hope for you yet, Timmy. Maybe hope for you yet. I know you'll eat salmon. Well, I should take. Yeah, it depends on what I put on it. It's probably going to be Twizzlers. Now I said that, I probably jinked myself. Effing rigged. Yeah, Tiger. Because right here, it was hashtag blame Tiger. Hashtag blame Tiger. Okay, so next one is going to be for the what? We got protein already chosen. We got produce. We got starch. We got random. So let's see here. What was the next one? Protein, inner ring, protein, starch, protein, produce. What? Okay. Produce aisle is zucchini. Oh, this is too easy.
Yep. I'm out.
Oh, stop it. You don't have to eat it. God. Got the palate of a toddler. I swear to God. Timmy, one of these days. All right. Produce aisle. Got zucchini. Now we got starch. And I guess we're going for random. And we got coffee. Oh. All right. All right. So we got coffee. Forgot who suggested coffee. But anyway, so all right. That leaves us with starch. Yeah, cornbread. Yum. I know, right? All right. Last item is Tim's Choice. Says Captain Brian, and because no, that's not your choice. You cannot subtract. You can add. You want to add one ingredient? Or do you want to spin the wheel for another ingredient?
Oh, I haven't rigged the wheel, Tiger. Zucchini wouldn't have come up. I hate zucchini.
Yeah, he hates zucchini. Which is funny because I fed him zucchini bread once and he was all right with that. Okay. Please be Twizzlers. Katie. Oh my God, Katie. Going to end up on the holiday fruitcake list here pretty soon. So come on, Timmy. You wanna give an ingredient? Captain Brian. Well, it's
Peas.
Peas? Okay. Peas. We're gonna add peas to that. All right. So do we want to spin for another rando? Or do we want to keep it at salmon, zucchini, coffee, cornbread, and peas? Fruitcake. Cream soda Twizzlers? I've not seen those. One more random, says Katie, because Katie is praying for Twizzlers. And if Twizzlers comes up, I'm throwing this wheel into the creek. Nope, red wine. Red wine. No Twizzlers. No Twizzlers for you. Ha 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 ha. Na 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 na. All right. All right. So let's see. Who has not submitted an ingredient? I know Captain Brian has not. So Captain Brian, would you like to? Huh? Well, let me read the ingredients, okay? We're gonna let Captain Brian choose the protein. So we have eggs, kielbasa, hot dogs, spam, turkey, corned beef, eel, sardines, pork, hamburger, chorizo, Rocky Mountain oysters, hashtag blame tiger, which is tripe, And that's what that is. So Captain Brian. Tiger, you're not Captain Brian. Captain Brian has not played along yet.
Tiger, you pulled out tripe last week. That's annoying.
Hot dogs. Oh, no, we already have hot dogs. Hot dogs, spam, turkey, corned beef. It's got to be an ingredient that's not already on here. And so kielbasa, hot dog, spam, turkey, corned beef, eel, sardines, pork, hamburger, chorizo, Rocky Mountain oysters, tripe, eggs, and kielbasa. So, Captain Brian, you got to pick a different one. Salisbury steak. Like as in what? Like as an already pre-prepared Stouffer's frozen thing, or is it actual Salisbury steak as in cube steak? Which if you say raw ingredient, I'm sure that Greg is going to just love you forever. So cube steak is fine. Okay. Yes, but I bet you Greg is like, yay! He's like cheering. Welcome back, Brian. Thank you. All right. So let's see here. We got the next one is the produce aisle. So what we have there in the produce aisle is tomatillo, cucumbers, tomato, artichokes, leeks, carrots, dragon fruit, green beans, peaches, red beets, cactus, rutabaga, and apples. So produce aisle. That could be a fruit, it could be a vegetable, and it doesn't have to be fresh. It could be canned, frozen, dehydrated. Bitter melon. Katie. Bitter melon. Timmy's going to hate me. Okay, so next one is going to be the starch. So the starch, we've got saffron rice, hominy, canned brown bread, wild rice, potato salad, raisin bread, rye, yams, angel hair, acorn squash, sweet potatoes, kidney beans, and basmati rice. Did I say saffron rice? I did say saffron rice. Okay, so that the starch could be a starchy vegetable. Bitter melon can be really good provided that you get the right one. The long, thin ones are better than the big fat ones. And you just have to know how to cook it. You kind of have to treat it kind of like okra. And yeah, we just had yucca. Okay, so Mishi says orzo. So we're going to put orzo back on the wheel, even though we had it last week. It's pretty. Okay, so we have two randos. We have two random spots. We got in that. Okay, for those that have not seen this wheel yet, the randoms have to be human grade food. Okay, not pet food. And it could be literally anything that's not already on the wheel in any of the other categories. Please do not say plantains. Do not say lobster, sea urchin, or crab. I'm allergic to those ingredients. So that's the requirement. Please do not suggest those things. And also, it has to be human grade food, no pet food. We're not going to eat pet food. So we got sour gummies, pork, peanut butter, rhubarb, seaweed, Twizzlers is still on there. It's been on there for a year now. Great Northern beans, taco seasoning, snack apple pies, wasabi, ginger snaps, and bananas. So I need 2 of them. And Slim Jims. Chorizo. Chorizo's already on there. Chorizo is right here. And yuca was recent. Tomahawk, Mark says Vegemite. That's a good one. But if I can't find Vegemite, it's going to have to be Marmite. All right. Beef jerky. We had diced Slim Jims. We had Vienna sausage a couple weeks ago. You know what? We haven't seen beef jerky on here yet. Now I don't know where to get balut around here. Okay. So the wheel is done. We added the beef jerky for Tiffany. All right. Munchie Mafia. So here's the funny thing is that we've got a secret password. Sorry. We have a secret password that is hidden on the live streams. Nobody emailed me with the secret password from Off Topic Squirrel on Saturday. Hey, Tuber Chat, welcome. We just spun the wheel. Our ingredients for next week is salmon, zucchini, coffee, cornbread, peas, and red wine. This should be interesting. So, anyhow, for those that are just now getting here, we made Scotch eggs with pickled quail eggs, Chester's hot fries. Where'd the bag go? Chester's hot fries, popcorn, cherries, and crickets. Crickets. Yes, crickets. So if you missed it, you might want to replay. It's actually kind of funny. But anyhow, so they turned out really pretty. And they actually tasted really good. So we made a cherry barbecue sauce. And used the popcorn and the hot fries for the breading. We rolled them in ground pork that was left over. And then dredged it in egg and then rolled it in the crushed up ingredients, the fries, the hot fries, and the popcorn. And yes, it tastes good. Give it a 7.5. Only because it needs something else, like a vegetable or something. Would you try to make this at home? Let me know. All right. Yes. So back to the password. Nobody emailed me last week. But because I was not feeling well last week, we didn't spin for last month's drawing. So everybody that had submitted the secret password to me via email gets an entry. And so Timmy has set it all up, and we're going to go for it. All right. So let's go for it. Senora Latoria. Good evening. So, Des and what? It disappeared. Okay. She cooks and roasts. So Des and Demoose really hit the secret password hard and heavy, but we also have Tiffany and Eddie Hole in there as well. So, this is for an actual prize. You don't have to be a content creator to send me the secret password. There's an actual prize, and we run this secret password for the whole month, and then the following month we run the wheel, the other wheel, for last man standing for an actual prize. So now why did Tiffany get timed out? Well, Tiger's not even in here, on the wheel. You didn't even, I don't know. I didn't want to spam your email. No. Send it to me. All right. So Demoose is out. The first one for Demoose is out. So we're just going to keep spinning until we end up with the last man standing. So there we go. And there's another one for Des. Bye-bye, Des. #rigged. All right. So next, we've got oh, Des. This is so disappointing. I know, Stream Elements is being mean as hell. I don't know what the hell's going on. And Demoose is out. But that's okay. They got a whole bunch of entries, right? All right. Next. And Tiffany's out. I'm sorry, Tiffany. And now Demoose is out again. Man, the wheel is not liking somebody today. Demoose is out again. Okay, so now the playing field is just about evened out, right? No? Oh, Des and Eddie? There goes one Des. Bye, Des. I know, right? There went Eddie. Des got it. Congratulations, Des. You win. We're not even going to bother spinning for the last one because it's like Des and Des. It's like, there's evil Des and good Des. So, anyway, congratulations, Des. You won. Yay. All right. I know, rigged, right? All right. So, now we got the next one, which is the creators for the outro feature for next week. So everybody that has shown up gets added to the wheel for shout out for next week. Some of y'all have songs, some of y'all don't have songs, but let's see what happens. Is Des even still in here? Oh, there's Des. Okay, I see Des. All right. So, we're going to run zombie race on that one, or? Oh, okay. I guess we're going to just do the wheel again. All right. So, these are all the names of all the people that we got on there. Let's make sure that everybody's name is on there. Do we have everybody's names? Do you not see your name? We'll start there. I know, Tiffany, I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like It's like Stream Elements is just having a conniption fit today for some stupid reason. So,
You don't have 4, Simon.
huh?
Simon said he has 4.
For what? I don't see She Cooks and Roasts on here. Oh, there she is. I see her. And Simon's on there, right? Yeah, Simon's on there, and Daisy's on there, and Katie. God, I left my glasses out on the porch. I can't read this for squat, man. Mishy's on there too. Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, Katie, you got multiple accounts. Yeah. Okay, so let's go for it. Last man standing.
Yes, you're the.
What?
Steven said he wasn't sure if they were.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. In red.
yes,
You're in.
devil dog.
Yeah. Right next to Eddie Hole. Right between Lance and Eddie Hole. Lancey. Okay.
All right, are we ready?
Take me off, Tim. Why?
Ooh.
Tiffany just said that. Tiger is actually Des. Okay. All right, let's go for it.
This is for next week's outro.
No, yeah, this is for show up for shout out.
This isn't for surprises.
This is just to choose the show up for shout out for next week. The song and all that other stuff in the outro. Acutely Tiger.
So shall I leave you on there?
Yeah, leave her on there.
All right. Okay, here we go.
All right, let's get to it. And so, yeah, there's kind of a funny story. Bye, Eddie. It's actually a funny story about my first week at work. So, it's the chef's job to. Lance is bye. I'm sorry, Lance. It's the chef's job to create all the menus and get them all laid out and printed and all this other stuff. And Tuber Chat's out of there. So all the previous chefs were making the concierge do all the printing and put. Oh no! And taking all the menus and printing them all out and doing all the layouts and stuff like that. Well, I come along and I'm letting them know, hey, can you guys cut these apart for me? Tiffany's gone. Oh, bye, Tiffany. So they're looking at me like I kicked their puppy across the street or something, And I'm like, what? You guys enjoy doing that job? Because that's the chef's job to take care of the menus. And they're looking at me like, oh, Simon's out. Sorry, Simon. And so I'm having trouble reading their facial expressions because they literally look like I took away their favorite project in the world. I go, what, do you guys enjoy doing these things? Because that's actually my job. And they're like, no, we don't. It's just that for years we've been the ones that's been having to do these. I can't read that far. Oh, Stephen and Jacqueline's gone. And so I'm like, well then why do you guys look like I kicked your puppy across the street? Oh no, we're just shocked. I'm like, are you sure? Because I can let you guys keep doing them if you want, but it's Mishi. But that's generally the chef's job to take care of that. I don't expect you guys to do that, but you guys can cut them in half and stick them in the little books for me, and I'll be fine with that. And they're like, okay. But it was just funny because I just had trouble reading their facial expressions. Uh-oh. What? Uh-oh. I see Tiffany still on it. Oh. Okay. So I guess the wheel kind of kind of puked. All right. There goes Tiffany. Tiffany's out again. Okay. And there goes Simon. And bye-bye, Gary. And Captain Brian's out. Des or Daisy? I read Daisy May. Oh, okay. Hashtag red.
Okay, whoever comes up is the loser.
Okay, so it's down to Katie's Kitchen and Demoose right now.
Whoever comes up is the loser.
Whoever comes up is the loser. Last man standing. Okay. Yeah, because we all want to listen to that. Yeah. And
Katie's out.
Katie's out, so it's Demoose. Demoose is the winner. Congratulations, Demoose. So we're going to see Demoose again tomorrow. So, Munchie Mafia. It is that time. And I really hate saying goodbye. So, I just want to say thank you all for coming. And I really appreciate the time that we spend together. It's so nice to see some old school faces, Captain Brian and also Tomahawk Mark. Welcome back, guys. I haven't seen you guys in forever, and I'm so glad to have you back. So, anyway, I guess that's it. So it's a toodaloo for now, and a ta-ta, and all that other happy hogwash. So, y'all remember to practice kindness, and don't forget to eat with passion and cook with love. Have a good night, everybody.
Well, Munchie Mafia, it is that time. We really hate saying goodbye. So let's just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo. Perhaps even until next time. Maybe even a ta-ta for now. We'll be here or on Off-Topic Squirrel, because Munchie needs love too. No matter if you're old or you're new. So before you let that door slam behind you, fondle that like button lovingly and go back to your life as it were before you hit that play button on YouTube. If you haven't yet subscribed to Munchie Mafia Official, now is that time. What's stopping you? Since you're still here on YouTube, please check in on our friend Pete. His channel is about the lottery. What are the odds of winning? There are explanations on how to play, and some may be winners. You won't know until you go. Watch Scratch and Pete. Thanks for coming, and please remember, as you are in your very own kitchen and cooking for your family, community, and friends, to always cook with love and always eat with passion, unless it has Twizzlers in it. Whoever suggested that is going to hell, as Chef Stevie says. Stir up some magic, whiskey whisk in a little mischief, bakey bake a little mystery with the spinning wheel of misfortune. We really just say a fond good night, or even a sad little toodaloo.